Okay. So I am supposed to be live now. Maybe. But I don't know how to access live stream. Hey, okay. I think I'm close. Yes. I just. I see it, but I have. Okay. That's just ridiculous. Ah, okay. I see now. Error. Okay. Looks like I am the only viewer. Anyway, okay. What looks we will do today is like basically try to port my software that I wrote for Linux. It's for controlling fans, and we try to port that to Windows. And what I'm using is a Libre hardware monitor in my case, which uses Pawn.io Ring 0 driver for like controlling fans, or I mean maybe also do other stuff. I don't know what. No, point is I basically modified the library. I recompiled it. It's written in C#, and I modified the portion. I can get temperatures, of course. Libre hardware monitor can provide temperatures, but what it can't is basically write PWM to fans and like get RPM. I basically modified that with GitHub Copilot, and nothing much changed. No, we can go to my GitHub and we'll see that basically nothing much changed. And yeah, I know I'm talking to myself, but I mean, at the end of the day, it will be a video. FanCommander. I also, yeah, we wanna see my forked Libre hardware monitor. Yeah. Now I have two branches. One of them is which one? Which one? Why I have two? What the hell? Good GitHub Copilot. What are you doing? No, okay, this is not two. It's okay. I was thinking. He didn't add at the end of the day much stuff like alright PVM. Basically, some validations doesn't. I mean, shouldn't be minus and such validations. Do we have any viewers? No. No. Basically, nothing much has been added, so I didn't like write PVM int index. Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't add much. But anyway, for now, I need basically have one mission, and that is to optimize. Okay, to optimize my like. Of course, I use special linker because I have C++ and C# libraries here, and I think it's like uh, what is called? It's basically called is like common language runtime. I mean, is that linker? Yeah, and I have two make files. This one I made myself. This one AI requested because freaking AI built my libraries for labor hardware monitor in for ARM CPUs. And what happened is I didn't. I got message when running my software that my system is not compatible with my system. It's something with 32-bit or something. Like I was thinking maybe I'm compiling my software wrong. Like, but no, the freaking thing compiled it for ARM, and I was asking it if it's compiled for the x86 or like systems, and yeah, he didn't really told me he compiled it for ARM. I don't think even he knew. I think I didn't read like compiling these instructions. Basically, like I would do if yeah. So yeah, we are using our uh, yeah, we are using here CL for linking, but like basically we are using C++ slash CLI combination with this kind of abomination here, which contains some C++. Like I'm using DLL decl spec DLL export in my case because I want that access these methods functions from my C++ code, and extern C some C++ thing so it's compatible. What so let's go to a portion that I need to optimize. Get device stamp, and this I need to optimize. Basically, now every time that is called, and how that works is here device type. It's enum. It can be CPU, GPU. For now, let's leave it like that for now. Here I have this vchar t, which is the only one that how can I transfer car arrays to that method that is cross compatible between C++ and the code, the basically the object file that linker made. So of course integer is compatible, and device order here in my case is basically if you have multiple devices yeah, with same device type. For example, you have two GPUs, like then device order is basically to like advance further. Like for example, if I have GPU 1, then device order 0, and device order 1 for a second GPU and such. So yeah. What is wrong with that method right now is I think it uses more CPU cycles than it needs to. And the reason is this logic, and that logic will basically grow. You can just imagine. Now we have GPU, CPU, and yeah. This will just grow, and with growing such logic, we will have slower and slower more CPU cycles, larger CPU usage, like that. No, first of all, what I will do with that is copy that original because I don't wanna rewrite it. It was pain enough. I mean, that really wasn't painful. The most painful thing was that thing to compile. And yeah, let's don't say too much because, and we still need to compile that. And no, what we will do, I'm thinking about using records. No, records, what? Not records. Not records, what am I doing? Freaking dictionaries, which are the same thing as like a map in Java, for example. And what, as a primary key in that dictionary, what I will use is tuple, and with tuple I can basically have my dictionary's primary key these three values, which can't be the same because the device type is certain, and then device order can't be like same two times. I mean, it can be same two times if I wanna get, of course, I like in that dictionary. Basically, I need to have different sensors. I shouldn't have duplicates, and I can't have duplicates because device order will be basically same device times how many times it was found. Like, this is it. And that's why we don't. Oh my god, I clicked something. What did I click? I always click something, fat fingered. Here we don't wanna list, we wanna, I don't know why we have these long things. Why don't we use imports? Are imports illegal in C sharp? And bear with me, I'm not C sharper. I'm not very sharp in C sharp. And yeah, why do we import that? Why we do that thing? Like, maybe there's a reason. I'm sure, like, of course, this portion AI did, then some things didn't do AI. For example, that thing, like what I commented out, for example, I mean, that thing and that thing AI didn't do, but I used it for basically set fan PBM and get fan RPM methods, and I don't even know if these two work for now. For now, I need to optimize the temperature one. So for some kind of reason, he's being either weird or why do we do system collections generic list? I don't even know where the hell our dictionary is. No, so let's ask that this smart ass here where our dictionary is. Where? Okay, system collections generic dictionary. Okay. Yeah. Very smart of him. He's really expert in that. What did I copy? What did I copy? I mean, swear to God, on Linux or Windows, doesn't matter. Copy paste. I mean, these days copy paste doesn't work anywhere. Like, it's like these days of operating systems. What the hell does this one wanna do? not what I want, and we want these ones to be pointers, which is this one here button. CPU temp sensors. Not CPU temp sensors, overall temp sensors. I don't wanna separate them. What the hell? No, I don't like this. I did use Visual Studio a lot when doing C#, but now it's going crazy for some reason with autocomplete. I don't know what it is. Shouldn't do that. And I imagine we need this tuple full path also to bear with me, we are learning. And I will stream for 1 hour and we'll see what happens, like, who knows? Do I need to use that full path to library for tuple also? I mean, when I go through that and it's only logic, then tuple does not require full logic. Value tuple. Can tuple have three volumes? What the hell is tuple? Is that like pair or what? Yes, absolutely. Okay. Okay, this is basically whatever you want. Okay. We basically want this MF to have 3 values. And these are device type. Yeah, our sensor name. Which in that case I think I will make string. And device order. So yeah, this should be our tuple. Tuple. I don't know what tuple means. First time I'm hearing that. I'm used to pairs. And here will be string. I think it's lowercase string in our C#. And int. And yeah, we don't need names, or we don't want names. Yeah, and here will be our e-sensor. That one is smart, very smart, of our whatever it is, community, Visual Studio, or what it is. It is better to me than compared to freaking code, because look, I can do that. I don't think I can do that with code. Like, if we go, what is loading? Something is loading. Don't tell me that thing is updating again. It's always updating. And we can't do that with here, right? Oh, we can. Okay. Okay, we can do that. Okay, I take my words back. We can do also the same thing. Yeah. Eye sensor we have. So we have that. We don't need anything else. Sensors initialized, let it be. Would we need that? I don't know. Like, we need that for each. Yeah, hardware. And we need that. And I don't know if I like. Okay, we won't do suggestions for now because it's overwhelming me with these. Like it's too smart for its own good. I feel like. I don't know, these suggestions, are they AI driven, Copilot driven or something? GPU Nvidia AMD Intel. Okay. Seems very normal to me. No, we need to do that. Do we need to... We need to call HW update. Yeah, that, I mean... Okay. Or do we... Like, HW update, do we even need to call that? We didn't do the... We do need to. Because also it needs to be called every time we wanna get value with, which means, yeah, which means we need another one of these dictionaries here for HW. Yeah, we need that. Yeah, you are not happy. I hardware. What this, where is a hardware located? I don't know. Libre hardware monitor hardware, probably this. Wouldn't be surprised if it's not here. And I am modifying the wrong thing. Oh my god. Temp hardware. Okay. And every time we have one, every time we find certain device, we also need to map our hardware. Like in 1 hour, if this doesn't work, that's okay. At least we did something. And I know what you will tell me, that I'm slow. But I also drink beer very slow. Because I enjoy it really hard. And same thing it is when it goes to programming. I wanna feel every moment of it. Every. Except when it's AI. Then I become hyper productivity idiot. Yeah, AI it's a drug and we should be cautious. Lots of wise words. Like, okay, we have everything here, HV, we have our hardware. We don't need hardware update because we are smart, we are calling it up there. And we don't want that. What is happening? Our if statements are all janky. Who writes if statements like that? I mean, C# if statements or what? Like if that thing will work. I am freaking something else. Oh my god. All misaligned. Yeah. No, there's an issue. No, it's not an issue. There is no issue. How will we... Yeah, but there is one issue. We don't know sensor names before. So... should we... Basically, when we call that... Should we call that from our C++? Yeah, that's the issue. We don't know our sensor names. Which one do we wanna use? But the thing is, we do have sensor names and they are the same. So that's not an issue. Yeah. It's not an issue. With an app temp sensors. And here we wanna write. What do we wanna write here? Oh, come on, man. That thing is killing me. Can't I quiet these messages? Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Okay, doesn't matter, we'll do whatever we do. Sensor type, temperature. Yeah, and sensor type always needs to be temperature. Okay. This is good to know. Of course, we don't wanna search like some weird shit. Yeah. What is he doing? Why it's not closing itself? It doesn't wanna close itself. And we wanna get sensor name. We're gonna get many things, and one of them we wanna get index. How do we get index for that? So basically we have multiple CPUs or GPUs, like multiple CPUs we will have, man, not have, I don't know. Like I know servers have multiple CPUs, but anyway. Yeah, if we have multiple CPUs, we wanna okay, let's go freaking through with that. index where you basically find that index. Yeah. Marshall as string sensor index. No, we don't want that index. It's not sensor index, it's the yeah, we'll do it like that. Because it is basically that. It's not like index. Yeah, very simple. And device type CPU. What am I doing? What am I doing? Here, delete everything beyond that. Delete that. Should be good. It is good. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. What am I doing? What am I doing? No. No. What are you doing? You're being crazy. Come on, give me. What are you doing? Okay. Finally. Autocomplete's not very completing. Like. Yeah. That should be good. Should be good. And temp hardware, we need to do the same basically, nothing different. At HW. Because we need to HW update. And what am I doing here? I don't want that. I don't want that here. I'm an idiot. What the hell? Like famous words from like it was. Let's already do GPU index. And I don't know what is. Now do we want autocomplete? No, we don't. In GPU is the same thing. We want sensor type, temperature, blah blah blah. And basically we want the same thing. No, what are you doing? You need much more than that. For each. Change this to GPU. Yes, you're smart. Yes. Is everything okay? Sensor. Yes. And we do use sensor to get temperature. Yeah, sensor value. and these things are okay. And what I mean, what am I doing? These things are okay. Why is that not green? What is that? Okay. Are we missing anything? Why is that not green? Okay. It's being weird. Very weird. We copied that, so yeah. We should have. What is that Marshall as? What the fuck is hell is Marshall as? We learn every day. We learn. And when it comes to learning, I'm a slow learner, but when I'm learning slow, I do remember things forever. So now I will remember that. Let's copy the full thing. Like sensor name. What does sensor name give us? Not string or what? Because we called contains on sensor name. Are we using wrong string here? Are we supposed to use big capital S string? Are we dumb? I mean I. Very possible. That's his possibility. Does Marshall S do? I don't know why we use here Marshall string. Because this is C freaking sharp. Although we are using arrows. We are using arrows for objects. Or are there arrows in C sharp? No, I thought not. Sorry, my ignorance. I am using C sharp. I only used it once before. I am using primarily Java, like I'm not doing hard things in Java, but C++, I'm using like I'm a cherish, not a professional C++er. Ensure initialized. Do we want that? No, we don't need that. But we would do need to get this class boolean. So like have some kind of switch. We tell the method, okay, no, we don't. We want to go through. No, we wanna return. What is happening? What are you doing? Last. Why do we need to call that? What the hell is happening? No, we don't want ensure initialized here. What the hell? And that, yeah. What? Okay. Why my tab is not working? This is just ridiculous. I don't know if I like this autocomplete. It's too intrusive and half of the time doesn't even know what I'm doing. So it's same like it's no different than if I would do it alone. I also don't know what I'm doing. Yes. Yeah. Yo, what is happening? No. We wanna call that. No, we don't wanna call that here. We want one thing. Initialize temp sensors. Okay, this smart enough. So it's not really. What did it give me here? I don't know. Now what we'll do here is temp hardware and update that hardware. Let's update hardware. We want updated hardware. Target value. Okay, let's try that. What? This is all correct, but why do you have HW here? You wanna get HW. Stupid C sharp. What? What is happening? Nothing makes logic. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is basically like when you do dereference writers or whatever they are called in C sharp, you know, ampersand. Yeah, we already have here clean if method because temp hardware target value basically and temp hardware is in our HM. But do we need to specify AHM host? Do we need that? He did it here. Probably we need. We need to put LHM host everywhere. Such a stupid thing. Let it be, because be safe than sorry. Okay. We do that. And the same thing we need to do basically with our like device sensor, with our eye sensor. Yeah, he knows. He knows what I wanna do. LM host, temp sensors, target value, key sensor. Yeah, that key sensor is not correct because I'm not doing that. Let's ask him something. I have this tuple. I just wanna know what is the syntax for that key like. I'm not sure totally. Yeah, we have system string here. What is this one talking? Or do we use namespace standard here? We shouldn't. Okay, we don't. Because it will fuck us over, I feel like. If we did. what are we doing here? We are creating our key tuple. Okay. This is supposedly best way to call that. I will not be smartass and say otherwise. Because it most likely is. Okay, this is all looking correct. Other than this. Ah, we did have this correct. What am I doing? Okay, I thought something is wrong. Sensor value has value. True sensor value casted to integer. Otherwise -1, which is totally correct. No. If that works right from the beginning, like I am imagining we will have linker errors which are the worst. Well, let's see. Where is our console? Console. We need native command prompt for Visual Studio. Okay. And now the truth. Do we have linker errors? Yep, we have. Undeclared identifier. I see. Syntax error. We have multiple syntax errors. Where do I have syntax errors? I don't think we have syntax errors. I think they are 28. Oh my god. What? It's not happy, let me tell you that. And system string we are not using. We are not sure what we are using here. Yeah, we should use system string. Let's use system string here. Come on, it's capital string or what? It's capital string. Okay. Yeah, our value tuple doesn't match at all. We want system string. This is freaking crazy. Yeah, correct that one. Tab accept. Does that seem like right now? Let's ask the one that knows everything and it's too smart for its own good. Yeah, how to build tuple, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Why it's my string freaking pointing to anything? Okay, that thing is manage reference, and I was thinking if that thing is kind of... Okay, this is managed reference. Device type is mine and it's not managed. Let's see if we have any less errors. Do we? Yeah, I think it's less. No, it's not. No, we don't have less errors. This is crazy. Yeah, but tuple, we need to use system tuple. Okay. Look, we'll do that. We'll do that everywhere. Still not happy. Yeah, but let's see what the thing that everything knows everything supposed to know says. Maybe it will say we are crazy. Maybe it will say we are not. Or I specifically. Tuple syntax is not generic type parameters. Lines invalid C++ slash CLI. Because cannot pass tuple. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Our declarations are not the best, supposedly. At least in that case. Yeah. These declarations suck ass. Oh. Yeah, we need to initialize our dictionary, of course. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. Do we do null pointer? Yes, do null pointer. Let's do the good stuff. What is the good stuff? Is that? We need to initialize that shit. Yeah, we need to do that also. Why are we checking only one? Okay, it's good for now. We need to have. Yeah, but. Yeah, we'll need some else statements here. For third block accuracy for outside of loop. Where is outside of loop? Oh. 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 Am I crazy or what? Okay, there are many bugs. No, that's supposed to be fixed. Like, no, it's good. Do we have any other bugs? Yeah. What is this AI doing? It's giving me two things. It's the same thing. I just added null pointer. Okay. What is changed here? What did he change? Okay. He removed these things. Okay. Let's try to unmake. Let's clean it once more. No. What is not good now? What the hell? Now let's spam this freaking AI if anything. Of course. Managed enum. We need a managed enum. Okay, we need managed enum. Public enum class. Device type. What is happening? Okay. Let it be. But now, will I be able to use that in C++? Okay. Is this the only bug? No. Okay. Seems correct. What else? Where do I use that? I never use that. What is this thing? Hallucinating? No. Yeah. These martial strings need to go. Freaking hell. Luckily there is none. Except here, of course. Which is C++, which we need C++ style. Yeah. Okay. We will succeed, AI says. No. Yeah. Calling convention. Everything seems correct. What else is wrong here? What? Your Harriman or lip DLL not found. This is not good. No, this doesn't matter. What am I doing? Advice cannot be applied to function with CLR all calling convention, common language runtime, all. I feel like are we not, there's something wrong with our C++ in here. Looks like. I would guess. I don't know. We need to standard call force. Why are we forcing things? Oh my god. Thinks it's managed. It's not managed. Yeah, is C++ not good in that function? Because we don't have... Is AI freaking idiot? Let me ask him one thing. Okay, let's do it standard call. Let's see what our compiler says. Maybe. What the hell is happening? Still nothing. I don't think the thing we did is even possible. Like, we have basically records, like, I mean, we have dictionaries there, and these are managed from garbage collector, and this is a C++ function. So that thing should be C++ also, and then it's much simpler, everything. Let's ask AI. Maybe it's not that. I mean, I feel like I'm asking it the same question all over. What? What are we not doing correctly? Okay, I see it. I didn't update header. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's even here doing it. Like, where is our int? Okay, this is it. What? Why is still green? No, add it. What are you doing? Okay, this is shit. What? What? That thing is being weird. Escape dismiss. Okay. Fatal error. Fatal error. Where? Where is that error? LHM 232. Still whining about this thing. I don't understand what it's not happy about. Of course, I think simple thing. It's most likely the culprit, of course. What? Oh. But we do have that. Yeah, but I mean, this is the thing. We need native enum, and now we are. I mean, we had managed enum, and now we are transforming it into native. But then again, we'll. Yeah, that is valid now, but will our C sharp managed methods like for temp sensors initialization work? I don't know, let's try it. Such a pain, this managed and not managed, yeah. Device type again. No, it won't work there. So it's like jumping from left to right. Like it works here, it doesn't work there. It's like it will never work or what? I hope this one will figure it out what is happening. Something. What is that one thinks I'm stupid or what? Come on, man, look at the file and tell me if you are stupid or I'm stupid. That clearly doesn't work. Okay, he thinks our object files are freaking persisting. No. I mean, we're supposed to delete all of these, right? I'm sure we need. We can delete all of these anyway. Like. Let's delete all of these objects. Okay. Still the same. Okay. He also LHM breach DLL. We don't that one. We don't have that one. We also can delete that one and output. Let's nuke whole our output. To be safe. Okay. Everywhere device type is in managed, called from managed. We wanna use global namespace. Okay, if that will fix it. I'm not very. But let's do it. Let's see. But that code is not managed. That one wants me to have two enums. Come on, maybe that's the only solution, right? One for C sharp and one for C++. I mean, it's still validation then, like we can't have a mismatch of these enums, at least, as far as I can see. Okay. Maybe this is the fix. Still not happy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking about that. That might. Okay, let's try. So like conversion is our validation, both are the same, like. Oh, we are doing it. Okay, we are at generating code and fatal error. What? What does that mean? Yeah, header doesn't know our enums. Do you wanna use ref? I don't think we need ref here. Okay, it did work. But another thing is, will it actually work? Or is... I don't know if we have everything here. I think our make file didn't copy everything. Okay, wait a second. We need to use that sudo. Start. What the hell? Didn't work for long. I think the main issue here is we don't have all DLLs present here. Let's copy all of this to output. Yes. Still not working. We are not even going past that. Because our config doesn't exist. God damn it. I deleted my config. Is there a recycle bin? Oh no, my config. But you know what? Config is actually... Okay, we have config on Git. So I can create it very easily. And then it should work. don't have config on git. Mf. But how? Okay, I don't wanna rewrite my config right now. I should also make it so despite no config, it gives out like all of the sensors. But my desktop recycle bin doesn't have these files. Okay, I will finish stream for now. We'll see when I don't feel like rewriting my config file right now. So this is it.